Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. Listen, the other day I was at TJ Maxx and I saw this basket with the eggs and the greenery, and I thought that could be really cute, but it's not there yet. So what did I do? I bought it, and I'm going to show you how to turn the drab, kind of like almost finished products that you might find at the store that you think, oh, if they just added a little bit something else. I'm going to show you how to do that with this video. Let's get started. Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. Guess what? Easter is almost here, and I wanted to kind of show you what you could do to kind of give a facelift or kind of jazz up something that you might buy kind of already done. And I know that the stores, they think this is done. But if I look at this, you can kind of see all the empty spots that it has in it. And I saw this little basket. And number one, I thought it was really cute. I'm going to try to get in the shot better here for you. This is the full basket. So it's quite a good size. I got this at TJ Maxx. I love shopping at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods. They are probably my most favorite places to go shopping. And I love to buy things for my home. I'm all about those stores. So I saw this the other day. It was $16.99, and I thought, I like the concept of this. I'm going to take this off, but I felt like it needed more. I felt like, they had a good concept going, but they needed to take it a little bit farther. So what I'm going to show you today is how you can buy. Maybe you can just buy like an arrangement at a store that you think needs a little bit more. I want to encourage you, it doesn't have to be all homemade or handmade. You can jazz it up with what you have in your supply stash. That's what I did here with all this stuff. And we are going to jazz this up. I know, I keep saying the word jazz. Must be the word of the day. So anyway, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to use these tulips. Now, like I said before, I'm kind of using things that I had in my stash. Some is from Michael's, and even some is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, that's probably really poor English and poor grammar on my part. So I apologize to all the teachers out there. Anyways, but I also have some Dollar Tree picks. I'm not sure if I'm going to need them because I really do like this yellow. And again, I was just at Michael's yesterday and they had some of this there. So even though I got this last year, they still have it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut some of these tulips. And if you have a Michael's near you, they have these for like $1.99. Now my store didn't have much left, so I'm just going to cut some of these stems off, and basically all we're going to do is kind of stick them in there. I think I'm going to add a little bit of glue just to make sure that we give it a little bit more security when we put them in. But that's all you're going to do. So you're just going to, the first step is cut some pieces of what you want to use. Okay, so I've got everything kind of cut semi to the way I want. We'll see. I'm just going to take, and we're just going to fill in here, okay? We're going to make this much fuller by taking our tulips. I'm going to grab my glue gun here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the end here, and I'm just going to find spots that I can just go down. Oops, I had got some glue on me. Goodness. Well, you see the good and the bad and the ugly here on Julie's Wreath Boutique because, you know, sometimes you get burnt. And I just did. So I'm going to keep going. I know you guys are probably watching like, Julie, you're a hot mess. And I would say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. I can't complain or say differently because, yes, I can be a hot mess. But, you know, sometimes neat things come out of hot messes, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my little pieces here, and I'm just going to put them in throughout this basket. This is probably not going to be a very long tutorial, kind of considering what you're used to from me, but I just wanted to kind of share this and thought, you know, sometimes you don't have to spend a lot of money on all the things to make it beautiful. And honestly, if you were to buy the basket separately and all the eggs and the greenery, you'd be spending quite a bit of money. So I'm just going to go through here and we're going to add a bunch of these tulips just to kind of fill in, and then we will be right back. Okay, so we've put probably 2 branches of the tulips in here. And listen, if you can go to Dollar Tree and find some really pretty spring flowers, go to Dollar Tree. And they are great fillers for projects like this. So I'm going to take the Dollar Tree white fillers here. I don't even know what you call these things. And I'm just going to kind of find spots for these to go in. Kind of push them down. Okay. And what's nice too about this project is the foam's already there. You don't have to buy any foam or mess with the messiness. This is what I call the easy craft DIY. If you watch me and you think, Julie, I can't make your flowers, I can't do it. Yes, you can, by the way, you can. But if you just want to give something a try, go to your local TJ Maxx, see if they have a wreath already made, and see how you can just add to it. And that's all we're doing here, is we're just simply adding just a little bit more of fullness to this wreath, and I think it's going to be really pretty. I think I'll put one back here. And then what I'm going to do, no, you're not going to see that, so I'm going to do it here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this yellow that I showed you. Again, I'd gotten this at Michael's probably a year ago, so I only cut about half of it, so we're not even using it at all. So we're just going to find spots here, probably more towards the back, because this is a little bit taller and we want everything to kind of, you know, be proportionate. So we're going to just kind of find spots, and there is no method to my madness, okay? None whatsoever. So I'm just going to find a spot and push it down in there like that. And I could add some more glue, but honestly, this is all going to stay, so I'm not too worried about it. You could always add some more eggs if you like the eggs. Maybe you have some and you could just put wire in them and have it come. I'm going to pull this one out just a little bit. I love that robin blue. Oh, I love it. So I'm just going to push this one down a little bit more. Okay. Kind of just mess around with it. So I'm going to add a few more of these, and then I'm going to show you another added. You know, if you want to leave it like this and be done, it's beautiful. It's ready to go, ready to hang on the door, but I'm going to show you another step next. Okay guys, this is really, I'm so glad I bought this. I think it looks so pretty. So what we're going to do next, I don't know if you've been into not Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, and has seen this like beaded garland in the ribbon section at Hobby Lobby. I think it's really pretty. I think these are so versatile. You could use it on so many different things. And what I thought I would do, and I'm kind of going back and forth, should I do yellow, should I do pink? I think I'm going to do yellow. We are going to use some pink ribbon for a bow, but let's do the yellow because I think that'll be a nice contrast. And what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to wrap it around the basket, and then I'm going to wrap it around the handle. If that's too much for you, then just leave it. It's okay, all right? This is just, I just thought, oh, I have this and I want to try it and I want to use it. So I'm just going to find a spot here that I can just kind of start my little link, you know, with the ribbon. It blends in, this brown blends in with this basket so nicely. And you know what? If you can't find a basket like this at your local TJ Maxx, you could get one of those metal containers that like have a flat side, and you could put foam in it and you could make your own version of an Easter basket for your door. So all I'm going to do is literally just wrap this around just to add a little bit extra. Again, you can make something that's kind of like, oh, it would be so pretty if they had done just a little bit more, and you can make it so fabulous. I really am excited to make this, and honestly, it's probably going to go on my front door. So I'm that wreath maker that doesn't ever make myself anything. Are you that person? Do you sell wreaths? Let me know in the comments. First of all, let me know in the comments if you sell wreaths, and how long have you been selling? And if you don't sell wreaths, that's okay too. So basically, I'm just going to wrap this one more time here, and then I'm going to cut this. And because it's wire, it's just, you're just going to wrap it around wherever you want to, you know, make it anchor itself to. All right, that's it. There's no glue needed or anything. So I think that's pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around up here too, because you know that's Julie and I like a little bit of foo-foo. My husband tells me I'm the queen of foo-foo, and he's been telling me that for almost 28 years now. We've been married. And so yeah, I like the foo-foo, and I don't think that that's really a word, but that's okay. That's the way my husband describes me. I'm all about the foo-foo. And now, you know what? The foo-foo helps my family. So there we go. And every time you guys watch a video, you're helping my family, and I appreciate it. And every time you order using an affiliate link, you're helping my family, and I appreciate it. You guys are the best. And I enjoy getting all the sweet messages and emails from you guys. You're just so encouraging to me, and I am so blessed to have you guys watching me, and I'm literally one of the luckiest people on YouTube. Absolutely. Did I ever think that this is what I would be doing? No, I started as a stay-at-home mom, making wreaths to help my family and selling them, and now I'm on YouTube. So you know, you're pretty cool in your kids' eyes when you have 100,000 subscribers. Just let me tell you that one. If you want to be cool to your kids, that's the way to do it. So anyway, so I'm just going to complete this, and I'll be back, and we're going to add some ribbon. Okay, so this is looking really pretty. I love how it's turning out. Okay, you could be done at this point. If you say, Julie, I need to be done, that's beautiful just the way it is. I don't know. Part of me says it needs to be done too, but I don't know. What my original thinking when I bought this was I wanted to take ribbon and put it around the basket like so, and then make a bow. So, this is where in the comments you say, Julie, no ribbon, or Julie, ribbon. And I'll be interested in seeing what your comments are, you know, because sometimes it's just like, okay, I'm not sure what I want to do here. And then other times I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely what I want to do. So I wonder if I should just make that smaller maybe. I think maybe that should be smaller. I think that would look more like a basket. So let's do that. Let's take, this is 2.5 inch ribbon. If you have like 1.5 inch ribbon, maybe that would be a better fit for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece. Let's see how long. So I'm going to cut this. Let's see here. These are not my ribbon scissors. And I'm going to just kind of lay it here. And I'm just going to put a few dots of glue. Nothing major. Okay. And we are just going to bend it over. And I think that will satisfy me feeling like, okay, we don't need too much ribbon. Again, I like to buy my ribbon from Trendy Tree and the Wreath Shop, and I will tell you why. The quality is just far superior than what you can buy at your local craft store. And if all you can do is buy from your local craft store or Dollar Tree, go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I just like the quality, so I like how that's looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it around, and I'm just going to glue it onto the basket. And you could use a zip tie here. So I'm going to glue this side. I'm going to glue this side, and then I probably will put a few pieces of glue on the front just to make sure that it's secured good enough. So let me do that, and I'll be right back, and we'll work on a bow. Okay, this is adorable. I'm going to say it again, but we're going to do what I'm going to call the 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 bow, or maybe the 8 times 4 bow. What I want is just a simple bow. I don't want anything extravagant. We don't need a huge bow. I just want to keep it simple. So what am I going to do is I'm going to take that same ribbon, 2.5 inches. Yes, it has wire in it. I'm going to measure 8 inches here. Going to take my first gather, going to go and do another 8 inches. All of the pinches and folds are going to be 8 inches. So we're going to bring that together here. Just a simple little bow, okay? So another 8 inches. Gather and bring it back, okay? So what I want to do is I want to make sure my bow's facing the right way. So I'm going to twist it there. Okay. So that's going to be the front. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and we're just going to go through it. It looks a little crumply right now, but that's okay. We're going to twist it in the back. Okay. And then I'm going to straighten it all out. Just to get the right side of the ribbon facing the right way, when you come back to the center, you're just going to twist it, okay? So we're going to cut that, which is another 8. They are not my best scissors. Okay. So I'm going to look at my bow here. I'm going to straighten it out. Get a little tighter there. Okay. So there's our little bow. So all we're going to do is we are going to put it on the side of our basket. So I'm just going to take it. I'm even going to just wrap this around again. Around. All right. And around. Just to give that little furry feel there, okay? And I'm just going to find a spot here that I can just, you know, put the pipe cleaners through, and we're just going to twist it. All right, see there? And that's just going to be on the side of the basket, and you're just going to twist it. Your fingers are back there. Or you could even glue this on. You really could. But, all right. And like I said, I just wanted a little bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a nice tail here. I'm going to actually follow, let's just follow the line of the gingham there. There we go. And there is my updated version of I don't know, an Easter basket, guys, for your front door. Originally, I found it at TJ Maxx. You could check Marshall's, Home Goods. If you don't have those stores, look for a flat base basket. And this is what I mean. The back of it is all flat. Can you see that? Put some foam in it. Get some of the egg picks and some greenery if you want, if you can't find something like this. And then just find some pretty ribbon, some fillers from different places. This is the Hobby Lobby Garland that I use. I think that's I love how it kind of sets it off. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this tutorial, I know it's something a little different, but I want to show you how you can kind of enhance things that you might be able to find at the store. And if you've made it this far, leave me some sort of Easter emoji, either a bunny, a rabbit, or even a cross, anything that represents Easter for me. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you'll get notified. And make sure you join my Wreath Creators and More group on Facebook. I'm going to start leaving a link for my email list. And if you would like to join my email list, just click on the link in the box below. I will share new projects with you there and just different exciting things happening with Julie's Wreath Boutique. I would love to have you part of that group as well. So until next time, we'll see you on Julie's Wreath Boutique. Bye-bye.